Is the crazy tunias that we're going to show on the screen, right? No, we're not doing a preview. Oh, did I completely miss it? I think I'm talking about what you just saw on your screen. I apologize. I was looking at the camera. But the crazy tunias are a cool new petunia that's brand new today, coming up in the show on 4 Easy Pays. And with a lot of Roxanne's annuals this year, we're giving you a choice of ship dates, either at the end of April or 2 different weeks in May. So we'll remind you about those as we get into the presentations. Okay, we're going to start with some beautiful salvia, but first, let me bring in someone even more beautiful, Roxanne De Palma. Hi, Roxanne. How are you?
Hey!
And I think Larry's here too, I think, this morning or this afternoon.
Yes.
Larry next door.
We have the East Coast, and we have, there's Larry. Woo, hi, Larry.
So Larry's on the East Coast in the rain with me. Roxanne, I'm sure it's nice and sunny out where you are. Is that right? Are we going to be jealous?
Yeah, you're going to be very jealous. We have a heat wave coming.
Oh.
I have spring fever over the top. I'm telling you. Yeah.
Well, I'm so excited for this show. You and I had an opportunity to debut your live plant collection a few weeks ago, and it was ginormously popular. So we have lots of new in the show that folks haven't had a chance to see on the air yet. So let's start with these 3-piece salvia sets. So these are beautiful annuals that you guys will, if you love the hard to find bluey purple flowers, you will love these as much as your butterfly friends who also love blue. You're going to choose that ship week of your choice of either April 25th, May 9th, or May 23rd, whenever you would like to get these and start planting. And they are on 3 payments of $14.95. So Roxanne, obviously this is a great item for butterflies or to put in your pollinator garden, but tell us more about salvia.
Okay, so first of all, salvia is a hummingbird and butterfly magnet. That's first of all. But Carolyn, you have never seen salvia like this. This is hanging salvia.
Wow.
This is new for 2022.
Cool.
It is a trailing salvia. You know what? I'm going to cut one of my blossoms off. These blossoms, Carolyn, will get 4 inches long.
Yeah.
Look at this. Okay, so what happens is it has that tubular type flower, so you know who comes with these tubular type flowers.
Somebody with a really long pointy beak likes tubular flowers.
Right, right.
And little busy fluttering wings. So yes, so you're going to attract a lot of hummingbirds. And the fact that these are hanging salvia, which looks fabulous in a hanging basket and will cascade over your flower pots, makes them different because, Roxanne, most of the salvia that we find at our local garden shop is more of an upright, almost like more of a lavender shaped flower. And this is so different and unique, and I just love the color. Oh my goodness.
It's stunning. So Carolyn, I have these in hanging baskets. I also have another one in just a pot that sits on my table. So it just takes and cascades down. They come packed in that wonderful little package there that you have in front of you.
Yeah, this is how they ship.
You will get blooms literally as it's going to hit the sun, and they're going to start coming right out. Window boxes, along a sidewalk. Holy moly. You're going to water these once a week. They're drought tolerant. They want full sun. You want at least 6 hours of sun. And they can take the partial shade as well. But these look like wands. I mean, you will not find this in the garden center.
Let's look at a close-up. Come on, Marianne, who's upstairs with the cameras. So let's take a look at if we can come in close, because this is different than a typical salvia. Look at the little perfectly placed blossoms for hummingbird beaks. You can see they're going to dig down there and get that nectar. And look at that brilliant blue purple hue, which butterflies love as well. So you're going to attract both of these. And the leaves, look at the foliage while we're on that great close-up. Thank you. They look like mint. They've got this wonderful texture that's a little bit fuzzy. So guess that means deer won't bother these because they don't like the fuzzy leaves. So this is going to be something that, again, as key that Roxanne said, is drought tolerant, because how often do you find a hanging basket plant that is drought tolerant, because you know hanging baskets are notorious for getting dried out, and you're constantly having to replace what's in them. So this will actually retain a lot of the water, and the water that it loses, it won't bother it as much as your other hanging basket plants. So Roxanne, these are an annual. So I'm assuming 1, 2, 3 that I'm seeing out here, this is going to turn into this summer. So it's going to get this size, everybody.
It's going to get big and bountiful and beautiful. And Carolyn, this is what I want to point out to you. We all need our hummingbird feeders. Don't forget that. But look at those flowers. You're making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You're doing hundreds of ports on this flower. This flower was taken to the trial gardens, and Cornell University actually took and found out that this flower has more nectar than any other flower on the market.
Wow.
Is that crazy?
That is very crazy.
It's impervious to heat and humidity. So you can do this from Minnesota clear down to Florida. And, you know, we're lucky enough in California that I kind of get this year round.
I know. But just rub it in. I want to let everybody know, too, these are going to bloom all summer. So these are going to get bigger and bigger until they get to their full size of 12 to 24 inches high and 18 to 36 inches wide. So you want to plant these at least, if you're putting them in the ground, which you can certainly put them in the ground, you want to put them at least about 12 inches apart, and you're getting a set of 3. Now these again are going to go in your hanging baskets, in your pots, or in the ground. Just make sure you put them where they get a lot of sun, because they love the sunshine and they are drought tolerant. So let's again take a look at the ship dates. We have April 25th. Oh my gosh, there's only 500 left for April. If you want May 9th, there's 900, and May 23rd, 850 left to go around. Oh, I'm sorry, 350 to go around. So not a ton for that
Carolyn,
later May date. Yes, dear.
I can't get any more of these. When these are gone, we grew what we could grow. This is my ship sample. I just got this on Friday. It has little flowers starting already.
I know.
But
Isn't that great?
Look at this. So listen, only 1 plant per basket. So could you see this?
Because they'll get big.
You know, yeah, it's going to get big and beautiful. I'm telling you. And this is going to bloom clear up to the first frost. So that's the other thing that I love.
Roxanne, I know we have those fabulous petunias coming up in the show and some other beautiful things. What would you suggest would look best with these if I'm going to plant them together with something else?
Oh my goodness. I would put a sun patient behind this, because you know that gets big and tall, and then this is going to trail down. Oh my goodness. The Monarda, that bee balm that's coming up.
Okay.
Holy moly. The bee balm's going to go with everything, you guys.
I also like the yellow lantana that you have coming up. I mean, the whole show looks fabulous together. That's why we made a show out of it. So just keep jotting down these item numbers. You're going to want to come back and pick more than one thing, because again, this is all she can get for the season. And these are a lot of these beautiful annuals. And I want to share something as we move to our next item, Roxanne, that our good friend Philip Watson shared with me recently. You know, your local grower